Hello, welcome, good evening, or morning, or afternoon. Still need to think of an intro that isn't just super boring and slow. But yes, anyways, welcome. Hi, I forgot to turn on the game beforehand, so let's do that first thing. Gotta get this set up. Also, I apologize in advance, but this stream is in perfect time with Sunny making dinner, so I'm going to be eating for a majority of this. Hopefully it will not be too bad. Not the food, I know the food will be good.
I'm here.
Sound off? Cool. Convenient. Okay, that's one step done. How's my controller doing, by the way? If I unplug this, what's its power at? Let me check, because it's been finicky. But it looks like it's charged, so that's good. That's one thing. Now I need to get chainism up. Do I even really need chainism for this? Probably not, but we'll open it for a moment. Bam, there it is. And now, whoa, I always do that. I'm so good at this moving thing. It's my alert. There we go. And let me grab this. Show off that section. Only need the bottom part. Perfect. And then suddenly big. Yeah, I don't know why I need chainism for this, but that's okay. So today's topic is going to be about chain counting. That sounds super boring. Why bother counting stuff? Yeah, so really chain counting is chain counting. It's literally just going to be a lot of practice in watching my own chain as well as other people's chains and going, hey, how big is that chain? So like for example, if I do this as not a green, if I do this I go, hey, they have a 4-chain setup because bam, suddenly it's a 4-chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pretty simple. That seems kind of boring. Why do I even want to do this practice then? The reason for that is because I want to get into the habit of knowing much better what my actual chain strength is. So at this point it's like kind of boring, but let's say I start building some cool stuff. Let's actually build there. We're gonna fit a tail in here. Man, drawing stuff's cool when I know in advance what I want to do. Do this. Okay, how long is this chain that way? Let's get the rest of the chain. We kind of need 2 more links. How long is this chain now? Well, I wasn't really counting it all, so I honestly have no idea. But if we go 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, let's see if we're right on that. But that's kind of the thing I want to practice, is just being more proactive on knowing what my actual chain length is. And the reason for that, hey look, it was 11, nice. The reason for that is if you're up against an opponent and you can't maybe watch their screen super well, but at least if you're kind of paying attention to your own chain length, then when you know your opponent's firing their chain and you can figure out what their chain length is, you kind of know whether your chain's even going to beat theirs or not. And you can go, hey, I really need to get like 2 links on this at least, and then you know you need to take those kind of risks. Or you realize, wait, my chain's already being theirs, why would I bother taking any risks? And I say, me saying risks is probably a bad thing. I know my S's whistle a lot. But yeah, if you know that in advance, then you know ahead of time whether you need to take risks or not. Because I have a huge habit of extending when I don't need to extend. Like I'll try fitting in 2 or 3 links just because I think I have the time for it. But that doesn't mean that I'm actually really needing those. And sometimes I kill myself because I took a big risk when I really never needed to in the first place. So that's really all there is to this. There isn't much more to say on that. Remove that. I'm gonna move this over. So I'm probably going to be really annoying in this practice because I'm just going to be counting a lot. I'll probably count out loud so it doesn't look like I'm being completely quiet. or at least I'll attempt to. We're gonna scoot this down a bit. Perfect, and then I'm gonna do one other thing. I need a new source. Give me a text source. Create new. Let's just call it random. Bam, and then I don't remember what my font is for this. No, I think I remember. Not that I really need to match my font of stuff anyway. There it is. Normal. How do I change the color of this? Hello? Is there a way to change the color? That'd be pretty convenient right now. Rating system? What? I don't even know what that setting is. Oh, we've got the color on the different line. Okay. Where is it? It's way over here. Wow, that's a... Great. There, we put a big ugly number in there. Oh, we're gonna scoot this smaller. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit because I'm picky. Yes, I know my switch is turning off. That should be a bit smaller. Why am I so picky about this stuff? It doesn't matter. Okay, I think we're good. Just let me check a couple of things. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second and get a few more bites in. I also just realized I never turned the music on. Well, this is going to be a really boring first 10 minutes. Oops, whatever, let's get that music going. Hopefully it's not too loud. What does this look like on my mixer? I think this is fine, but I've messed this up many, many times before. So, as I always say, if there's any audio issues, just let me know. Gotta at least attempt to do my best. On that note, let's do this. So yeah, again, this is probably just going to be a little obnoxious. I'm going to try and count chain links at every certain intervals until I feel comfortable. I'll be trying to play pretty fast just so I'm like doing it for my normal play speed. Hopefully. Okay, 0. Perfect, done. We've done the practice. I also won't say that my chains are going to be that clean. They're just going to be chains I think I can work with. So I don't really have much of anything going. So we'll do this. Okay, what do we... Oh, we need to clean up this before we can even call it a fixed chain. Yeah, I probably should remember to make chains that are actually chains. But we finished this. Now we got 2, 4, 7. I'm gonna see if that's right because I really wasn't paying attention. I should be paying more attention. Hey, it was a 7. Okay. Go me. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this a lot. Hopefully with like better chains and longer chains. We'll do a sandwich this time. I'll actually put that there. Put this here. We'll do it this way. What do we got? We need to get a random blue before we can say anything. Okay, we got... Oh, that green's gonna cut. We'll do this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? No, 8. Because the blues don't actually do anything near the end. Calculate you? I guess we can attempt that. I got 2 calculuses there. Is that the plural of calculus? Is there even a point of pluralizing calculus? Is pluralizing even a word? I have so many unanswered questions. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're pretty close to a 6 chain. Oh, I heard a noise. I'll check that noise in a moment. I'm totally lost where. Okay, what would this be? It'd be that yellow's gonna cut, but it's gonna be blue there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I don't know if that works after. No, I think it's an 8 again because the yellow's cut. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, S2 with the host. Hey, thanks so much. Hey, Nostalgia Ninja. Hey, Awesome. Lots of 9s. Hey, Zukulento. All these nice people stopping by to watch my annoying repeat myself a lot practice. That's okay. So let's see. Right now we are attempting to get this cleaned up. This, and what do we have? We have a... Well, I'm bad at this. 4, that's a 7 if we stop on that, but we're gonna keep going. We extended it to a 9. This piece is like impossible to work with. So we made some pretty bad choices on where to place that stuff, but we're gonna pretend it's not a problem. We extended it to a... Oh no, those blues cut. I'm bad. Today is not the best building day. But we will pretend like that's not an issue. So I think this was a 10. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to see if I need to clear it. It's a 9 now because I didn't put that there. But we'll see how good my counting was. Oh, it was a 10. Okay, I actually did have the extra link. Isn't that all practice? I guess it is. Like... But I feel there's a lot of practice that's more interesting on like a visual level, where this one's just going to be all mostly in my head and then me trying to voice out what's in my head. Okay, let's pay a bit more attention this time, or try to. I don't know where I'd put this piece, probably not there, but a bit late for that one. I didn't like that spot for us. So where are we at? We got a 1, 2, that's 5. That was kind of slow on counting. So with all these extensions, it's gone up to an 8. Okay, let's see if that's actually an 8. Yeah, it's an 8. See, like, I kind of remembered where I was counting in the links I was building. This obviously would be a lot harder if I was doing fusion chaining, so... I'm probably not going to be doing that much this stream. It's going to be all pretty straightforward chaining, at least after the base. Ooh, I don't like that choice, but we kind of committed to it already. Okay, we're getting close to some sort of formed chain. Let's clear that for the sake of clearing as 1, 3, 5, 6. Is this also an 8? It's an 8 all clear? That it is. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm not going for longer chains yet. I should probably extend a bit farther. Remembering the lower numbers won't be too bad. Well, I'll continue the noise. Nice. Boring setup. So we got about a 4 setup now. I don't really know what I'd do with that one. 5? I think we're at a 5 right now. If we do that, I can extend it a bit farther. This is getting us pretty close to an 8, I believe. Oh no, we're actually close to... I think this is a 10 now. That's gonna cut that though, so I'll be more like a 9, but we'll still do it. Oh, the yellows and greens power, so I might be off by 1. No, it's a 9. Okay. An option for your tail. There's probably a ton of things I could just be doing better or not with my building. Yeah, that seems kind of smart. This practice is definitely not going to be about how I'm building, though obviously I'll at least attempt to build good chains. And any critique on my chains is still perfectly fine. I'm not going to purely practice this one thing, but ideally I'm going to stay focused to this whole counting routine, just so I force myself to think about it a bit more. Not at much yet. Where would I guess I could play that flat, but is that really worth it? Do that. That's kind of cool. We should probably give a number soon. It's like a 7. Could be an 8 once I get that there. Okay, so I think that's an 8. We'll extend this. What are we at now? Pretty close to a 10. That's gonna cut the blues though. So minus cutting the blues, I think that was a 10. I think... Oh, I cut the greens as well. Cut to a 9. It was a... No, I think if I had the green it was an 11, so I was pretty off there. Yeah, it's a bit also harder to count if I'm making mistakes in my own build. Ideally, I'd just be a god and never have any problems ever. But I don't think I'm anywhere near that point yet. That, we finish that. I don't want to finish that part just yet. If it's 8, I think it's pretty, once we get the red, it's an 8 anyway. That's a pretty bad way of building that section. Gross. I don't really like how I'm doing this. It's gonna, wait, no, it's not, wait, yes it is. Wait, that's even worse. Oh, okay, maybe I need to learn how to build proper chains before I, do these lessons. Maybe clear those out. I still think this is around a 10. We kind of got the free link there. Those greens might cut near the bottom, but I think it's a 10. Oh no, it's an 11. I was a bit ahead of myself. Or I did a bit better than I thought I did. How you wish you were a god and not make mistakes. Story of my life. Every time I play, I'm like, man, I'm so good. And then I make a mistake instantly. And then I realize I'm not actually good. I like this pause though. Look how happy Ringo is. She's like, yeah, math. Math's the best. I like math. I can get down with Ringo's ideas. I know this is Amity's theme, but I always get it confused with Yu's theme for some reason. I don't even think they're that alike, but I tend to make that mistake. Okay, so we got a 4... I actually don't know how I'd extend this normally. We'll try some fancier stuff here. Thing is, I don't really know how I'm working with this section, so that's kind of just my fault. Like, what are we doing to fix this? I don't think that was it. Okay, this is just bad choices all around. That, we actually get, okay, there we go. I sort of got what I wanted to do, but I stopped counting entirely. It's just 1, 2, that's going to cut the green. No, it's not cutting the greens because we're fixing that part. Right. Okay, we fixed that part. What do we got now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, I think. Okay, we're just gonna clear this 2 chain out. Oh shoot. We can do that. Okay, so it's a 12. If I don't cut. That was some pretty lazy counting. No, I think it's an 11 now. Yeah, it's an 11. Unless those greens magically work. Go green! Nah, I didn't think so. Okay, so yeah, once we tried some bigger chains, got a bit more difficult. That's not really a surprise there. This probably could have been built better in general. Ooh, that was just a big mistake overall. That's gross. So many. Oh, oops. You know, screw that one. Is this PPT? Yes, it is. I'm just playing the solo Puyo mode right now. What do we got? We got 1, 2, we got 4 so far. Good. Keep up the actual counting. I don't know how I'm gonna extend that part, so that's gonna be kind of hard. Okay, it's now a 6 because of that extension. I don't know how we can make that tail work, so let's not stress that right now. 7, make it 8, make it 9. Okay, we're gonna see that this is a 9. Ha, it was a 9. Good job, me. That means I get more food. And if I don't get it right, I'll use eating food to drown my sorrows. You wish the next Puyo game would give you chain practice mode? Yeah, that'd be really nice. I wish there was a rewind. Rewind function would be like the main thing I'd want in general. I'm excited to do this practice when I start playing like actual opponents. Well, by actual opponents I mean a computer. This chain is, oh, so many levels of wrong. I can't believe we got a piece up there. I also realized I'm not doing the counting thing again. 5-6, it's only, ooh, whoa, I don't know what that movement was. So we're gonna have to salvage this somehow. This is just awful. I don't even like this chain. I think it like might be a 9 if we salvage it, but even then, those greens cut, so it's probably an 8. We cut the blues. Never mind. We're just really bad. Yeah, that chain was just gross. Ugh. Yeah, the fact I built like that high was really dumb. I just was weirdly zoning out. Well, not weirdly. It's actually pretty standard for me. Maybe I should set like a timer of when I need to count. That might help me a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's now an 8. Once we get the blue here. I don't know how we're going to get those to work, so we're just going to clear these out. Wait. How do we get the blue? Why are these blues here? Those blues make no sense. Okay. So we're at like a 10 now? We'll need to figure out how we're choosing. We're at 12 now. Can I get some yellows? That's not that yellow? Oh, good. We made a poor choice here. Yeah, it's not really going to work. How do we salvage this? Okay, maybe I shouldn't be going for learning how to build bigger chains when I'm trying to do this other practice. But I wanted it. I wanted to feel cool making a big chain. I'll have to be for another day. Try this. What are we at? We're at a 4 once we get that filled in. This can go like that. I don't know if that's the best way. Pretty close to an 8. This is tough. I suck at counting in real time. It's about a 9, 10. Yeah. Oh shoot, that won't work like that. I probably cut that, but I think it's 12. A really not well made 12.
Cosine, tangent, algorithm, calculus,
Oh shit, it was actually a 12. We in there, boys. Dude, this food's so good. I need to stop eating during practice streams, but it's so good. What's the best way? What are we at right now? We are at 5. That was an awful way of building that. But let's pretend we didn't see it. We're pretty close to an 8, I believe. It's getting kind of wasteful here. Oh shoot, wait, no, I can't do that the way I want it to. Wait. Yes, we can. That was like a 12 again? Oh, wait, no, we cut the reds. So that's going to be an 11? Oh no, it was 12. We actually were at 13 for that. So I was off by 1 again. Which, at least we're only off by 1 and not like hugely off. Pretty classic sandwich going on. Okay, we need to give a number of 7. one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now it's actually an 8 right now. Okay. I could have built that cleaner. Go like that. Oh, that was a weird choice. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Oh wait, I can't fit that in the way when I go. Wait, that doesn't even work. Oh no! What are we doing? We'll clear that out again, I guess. I think we're at a clean-ish 12. We'll take it. Yeah, it's a 12. See, like, I'm pretty okay with counting chains, like, as they're resolving. Like, the first half, I can usually count the amount, but I really want to just make sure I know what my chain length is before I even fire it. Or have better guesses. The fact that I'm staying, like, reasonably close for most of them is good. This one. Trying weird stuff again when I should be focusing on my chains. That's a 7 once we get these last bits in here. Almost like close to a 9. And it's not the best way to build this. I think it's a 9. No, we'll set this off. Yeah, it was a 9, but look how much we wasted. Need to just build better in general. Okay, so we got a 3 chain. What's up next? We got our 4th. And don't got our 5th yet. Now we got our 5th. No, I don't know how I'm gonna fit those in there nicely. That was just poor planning on my part. Should have built this much cleaner. Oh, I don't know what those are doing. They're bad. We should actually just get rid of them. And because of all that time I lost where I was, it's probably, it feels like a 9. It's at least pretty close to a 9. Won't actually chain anything. No. Oh. I don't know if I saw this. It's probably like a 12. I wasn't counting again though. I zoned out because I wanted to build a bigger chain. Oh, it was a 12. Okay. At least internally I was kind of counting, but dude, speaking is hard. Trying to actually like vocalize my counting that's going on in my head is apparently not the easiest thing. Do it this way. Nah, probably wasn't the best way of building that, but that's okay. We got a 6, but we still have these connect, and it's being pretty close to an 8 at that point. No, I should have put the that piece somewhere else, because now we really need this yellow, and we still have go on it. Yeah, we should have filled it in much sooner, but we're at a 9 now, I think. Now we're at 10. Do we get greedy? Oh yeah, we get greedy. Look how many greens we needed. Oh wait, that's not gonna work in general. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We were too greedy. Wait, we're okay. Oh shit, we're not good. Okay, we're alive, but we're not really being smart about this. This is really bad. It's an 11, because none of that stuff on the side works again. Yeah, it was an 11. Too greedy? Yeah, that's my nature. Oh shit, does that connect? Okay. I didn't notice that those two connected, so we got the extra link off of not noticing it. But at least what I knew worked, I was counting fine. But obviously if I can know how my chain works, that's a lot better. Okay. What do we got so far? this way. Wait, this straight up doesn't work. We're bad. Doesn't really work either. We're doing weird choices again. This is not good. Boo, what have we created? We can do that. We're at a 10. Oh, I think it's an 11. Let's just stop being greedy. We already lost track of what we were counting, but I think it's an 11.
Sine, cosine, tangent.
No, I think it. Now I think it's a 10. Yeah, there's too many Puyo on that side. Oh, and a cut anyway. But even without the cut, it was a cut. I probably shouldn't have rotated that way to begin with. What do we got? We have a 4. I don't like that, but we'll do this. Okay. Right about a 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh no, we need that there. Now it's a 6. Let's just clear that. We'll be clean here. Just do so much splitting, but that's okay. Now we're at 11. This was not the right way to build this. Let's clear that. Oh, can I get it up there? Oh, I got it. That was so bad. That was definitely not like the better way of chaining this, but it's a bit late, so let's take our 12. I hope it's a 12. Might be a 13 actually. Our tail worked properly this time. It was a 13. Dang, should have trusted myself a bit better. Got some good joke music going on. So I assume this is comedy dialogue. Hey, where are we at? If only I was a good player, that counted. Oh, I was 7-ish. Me saying ish is like already a bad sign. We do that to actually tail with that, that's cool. And then we can also do that. Now we're actually close to a 12. It might be close to 13 range again. We're not getting good pieces to extend this, so I'm oh my, I shouldn't have touched it so much. This might not work now. I think it's a 13 if it works the way it does in my head, but I think those yellows cut. Oh, they didn't cut. Oh, I cut the tail though. Oops. Oh yeah, and I cut the greens. Oh, we're bad. Dude, sad day. Is that really the best way of doing that? I'm not sure. I also don't like how I handled this situation. But we're at a 6 once I put that piece there. Yeah, we can split that there. We're pretty close to a 9. Really wish I was getting pieces I want for this spot. I don't think that works the way I want it to work. Wait, no, I can get this blue. Go! Go! Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. And that goes there. Okay, it's a 12? 12? Are we good at counting? It might actually be a 13 because of those greens. Dude, I keep getting these like bonus links. Because those greens weren't that intentional. I just kind of threw them over there. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll probably switch to playing against the computer pretty soon. I'm at the point where at least I'm getting more comfortable with these movements. We need a couple things, but then we're good. That's probably not the best way of doing it. Probably not that either. Okay, we're at a 7. Still will check. Let's fill in this first. That was really bad, by the way. Those reds also cut, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, but we need to deal with those before anything else. Okay, good job, team.
Salted.
I can't really make these link the way I want it to. So we're at an 11. We'll just take the 11.
Salted. Got it.
7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's an 11.
Cosine. Tangent. Algorithm.
Yeah, it is. Okay, good counting.
Calculus. Calculus.
Calculus. More food, yay!
strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect. Some,
You fool!
some. Got it. Some. Kosa.
Oh, you're strong.
Some. Some. Got it. That was
Not what I
perfect.
expected. You fool! Disaster! Calamity!
Some. Got it. Some. Right back at you. Tangent. Algorithm. Calculate. Calculate.
Oh, you're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect. Some.
You fool! Disaster!
Whoa. I need to study more.
You will never beat me.
Some.
You fool! Disaster! Calamity!
Some.
Devastation!
Got it. Some. Kosa. Right back at you. Algorithm. Calculate. Calculate.
Oh, you're strong. Oh, you're strong. Oh, you're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect.
Calamity!
Got it. Sock! Right back at you. Take it! Algorithm!
Fool! Oh, you're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect! Some. Some. Got it. Some.
Hey! That's not what I expected.
That was perfect! Some. Got it.
You fool! Disaster! Calamity! Devastation! Cataclysm!
Some. Got it. Some. Cosine. Take it. Right back at you. Help.
Disaster!
Help.
Calamity!
Help.
Devastation!
Help.
Cataclysm! You're strong. Oh, you're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect!
You fool! Disaster!
Some.
Calamity!
Got it. Some. Right back at you. Take it. Algorithm. Help. Help.
Fool!
Help.
You fool! Oh, you're strong. Oh, you're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect!
I wonder if my mic's been muted like this entire time. Or if I just pushed it down really fast without noticing it. If it's been muted this entire time, that's going to be hilarious. You guys will have no idea if I was actually doing the practice well or not. Mwahaha, I can pretend I'm the best. I'm not the best. Oh shit, I didn't move this on the side. It's like a standard thing for these practice streams. I never move this. Okay, hold on, we gotta shrink this. I don't even know why I'm whoa, no, not that option. Bad. You guys didn't hear anything? Well, it might be muted for a while. I'll say hi to Harpoon again then, because I was probably muted when that happens. Put that there. It's a big 11, but we'll just leave it there. Dude, so bad. I hope I wasn't muted for too long. I should really check my mic settings here and there and just double check, because it's so easy for me to go. But now it's unmuted again. And that's what I usually do to mute myself, but then I kind of forget it exists in general. So that's my bad. Moral of the story, I've been counting really low on all my chains. I've been counting his chains kind of okay, because he's not doing anything too crazy, but my chains have always been counted like 2 links lower, because it's hard to split my attention. Okay, we are at 1, 0, 5, 6, 2, 4, Yeah, it's a 6. But if we do this, it's now an 8. This is some weird way of building, but it's kind of close to a 10 now. Probably should have done that differently. Oh shit. Dude, I don't have time to really count. Oh shit, I've done this. I do this literally every time. We can set off our chain here, but I'm still sad about that. It's a 9? No, it's also an 8. Dude, we wasted so much space over there. I didn't really count his chain at all. I just rushed weirdly. That was a pretty sloppy game.
You're strong.
I think he had 2 6s. Oh, hold on. 1 second.
That's not what I expected.
That was perfect.
People need to put stuff in the closet. Hey, look, I remembered to unmute myself this time. At least we're learning something on this stream. Oh, I don't like that choice. No, we're just get out. I don't want to ever think about that one. What are we at? We are at 5. Why do we want to put this one? Probably like that. I don't know if that was smart. I don't like how I put that piece. It's really bad. Ugh. What are we doing? Now we're built really high here and it's really ugly. So we're gonna just finish this at a 9. No. It's powerful. Do this, dude. We had so many triggers that time. Nice. It's a 7. There's an 8 if we cut the right part. Oh shit, that power. Never mind. Oops. Is my phone on? And my phone is on me. Wow. I actually kept it on me. Nice.
You're strong.
That's not a thing. That's not important.
That was perfect.
That was perfect. Sure wasn't. How do we want this piece? That makes sense. We're building a lot of sandwiches without too much additional thought. That's not necessarily good. It works. It's gonna be tough, but it works. We can do that. No, because we still need the blue. We still need a red there. We have 2 reds. We're at a not good accounting. That's what we're at. That was a 3. Holy shit, that was a strong 3. Well, that's what we get for not paying attention. You should just practice DBFC? Dude, totally. I can 100% agree with that. No, my cord's stuck. Stop that. Yeah, that's a game I really need to practice, like, ever. What are we at? We are at some arbitrary number, because, again, I'm not focusing well enough. Do that, it's not the best. 7, 8, 9. I don't think that tail works. Okay, we're just gonna say we're at a 9. No, it's an 8, because the tail doesn't work. Is he gonna fire off a chain? 'Cause I think he has a 5. Hey, look, I counted the 5 correctly. Nice. Yeah, I did something right. Woo! Whoa, I got a text message.
That
Is
was
this
perfect.
important? Oh, no, it's from my mother. It's never important. No, I'm just kidding. Except for my... what? Apparently she sent me an image, but she didn't actually send me an image. So, I don't know what that was about yet. Tie roll. Okay, we're already playing. Bad at these kind of choices. Probably was not correct. Sure doesn't feel correct. Now we're gonna fire off this 2 chain. In the meantime, we have a 2, 4, 6, 7. We need to get up there. Oh shit, we had a 5. We cut that. Gross. So we also only have a 5. We had the 6. It's not too bad to do that, but it was still kind of bad. You got a 4 afterward. That's a 3. I missed it. Oh, we're bad.
Hey!
I'll take it. 5. I don't know why I'm not counting the smaller chains as well. I should just be counting this every chain. That's weird. It's a weird idea to even just keep saying that sort of stuff. I eat a bit of food. It's getting kind of cold. Should have been eating faster. Roughly a 6. This building was kind of bad. We're pretty close to an 8 again. So yeah, 2, it's just a 3. No, it's a 6. Holy shit, we're bad at counting. I didn't notice how his legs worked. We noticed it afterwards. It's a 9. I think I said 8. Man, am I just saying 8 is a default answer because 8's like in the middle? I'm probably saying it's my favorite number as opposed to it being in the middle. But it's probably not how I should be practicing. Be right back with some coffee. Man, coffee sounds nice. Except I work like super early in the morning all the time. So me drinking coffee this late is not recommended. Might have been an all clear. But whatever. Okay, what are we at? We are at something we can't pay attention to, apparently. Ooh. We're bad. I have nothing to say other than we're bad. We don't even know I'm building this. I guess this works, but didn't even count it. There was nothing good about that. Hello, 1015. Okay, that was like the worst example. But now we have the tutorial music. Okay, what do we got? It's a 4. We'll do a harassment, go. Our chain's still open, we still got the 5. Yeah, dude, can you believe that? I said like things that were part of the chain. No, this is a bad building though. That was also really bad building. Dude, he's following up on his harassment perfectly. Oh, what a god. I can't beat that good old CPU.
You will never beat me.
Again, I'm not really like looking at his board, which is so bad. So bad. I guess that needs to go there. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ooh, this is like the cleanest one we've done so far. I don't know if that was the best way of doing it. What are we at? I'm not counting again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. This will extend it to a 10 if we get the pieces for it. Oh shit, it's a 4. No! Ah! I should have seen that way faster. That's my bad for not paying attention again. I hate doing this, but I guess we're doing it. I hate doing this as well. We'll make some weird chain, I guess. That's gonna cut. No, I just don't even want to look at that one. That was the worst example of chaining. Ooh, that kind of works. Cool. I don't know if I like that choice, but we're going for it. What are we at? We are at a 7. This was a bad way to build all of this. Oh no, he found the perfect time to harass. Oh wow, we got really lucky pieces for this 10. 10 chain. Final answer. Mostly a guess. It's an 11. Dang. And again, I'm not really watching his board. That's so bad.
You're strong. You're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect.
If you see me looking weird with my drink, it's because there's tiny strawberry chunks in it. How does this work? Where do I want to put this? I also heard a noise. Need to figure this out before noise. Oh, this is such a bad way to build. What was that? That was so bad. We're screwed. Oh, never mind. He only sent a 2. We can send a 3. Shouldn't have even gone to this kind of situation. It's a 2. I'm not worried about it. Hey, I read that 2 chain kind of fast. That's nice. I guess we'll power this. We got a power 5? Well, it's even stronger now. Pretty good pieces. We send it to a 7 like super easy. Well, I actually kept pretty good track of that. Oh, Kane with the raid. Hello, Kane. And hello, Talon. You're dying. Why are you dying? Please don't die. At least not on my stream. How's it going? It's going okay. Getting used to thinking like this proactively is kind of frustrating, but that's what practice is for. Hey, welcome back, Ninja. Okay, pretty standard stuff. That might have been in a better spot, but that's whatever. Got this. Let's put that up there. I don't know what I'd do with this piece. Yeah, it actually worked okay. Except I don't know how I'm doing that other part, so you know what? I'm gonna be lazy about this. Oh shit. Nah, that was a good harassment. It actually disables a lot of what we're doing up here, so that's really bad. We are pretty screwed. We have a 6 chain if we can get back to it, but we can't. Wait, there is a way of digging that. Give me that. No, he's too fast in the 3 chain.
You will never be.
Played a first to 100. Nice. That sounds like a good amount of sets. Or I guess you were doing 1 counts. So that's a pretty good amount of games. What are we at? We are at a 5. We didn't really build this part that well. That, especially when we cover that, that's really bad. And we got an 8. Is it an 8? 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we cut the purple, so definitely not. 6, 7, 8. No, that was a 10. Oh, I did really bad on that one.
You're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect.
Oh, that was awful choice after seeing those pieces. I'm gonna try it this way. I wish I knew how I could work with this better. Because I'm mostly just being like bad on this. Yeah, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Yeah, that was poor building. I was way too strict on my trigger. Not strict, but tight. Okay, what are we at? We are at 6. Let's clear that out. I don't really know what I'm doing with these pieces really bad.
You fool! Disaster!
Now we can clear this. That is a 6. Yeah, that one's a 6. It was a 7 if we had the purple trigger, but we need to set off our chain.
You fool! You're strong. You're strong.
You are strong.
You're strong. That's not what I expected.
Not too sure how much I'll keep this up. Probably to the 1.5 hour mark like I usually do. Oh, I should have thought about that piece more. Because how do we extend this afterwards now? get some extra mileage on that, but that's not really what we're looking for. Clear that out. Oh, this is the worst time to try extending. I shouldn't have even tried for that. No! Oh, I should have thrown that one straight down in column 3.
You will never beat me.
I'm reacting appropriately? I wouldn't really say that. I feel like I'd be making a lot of mistakes on my reactions. I don't never like building this way. Especially don't like building that way. That's pretty bad. Do some weird chaining on this part. Why am I trying to build such a perfect sandwich? I don't really need to be doing that. It just feels nice. Okay, we're at like a 10, so we're definitely beating that 5. Actually, maybe it's only a 9. No, it's a 10. I trusted myself a bit more on that being clean. Nice. I think that was one of the best examples so far, even if it was maybe a little slow. Temp stuff? Yeah, I guess we are. Do it this way. Yes. Oh yeah, what are we at? We're supposed to be counting. Supposed to not being dumb. Oh, we don't. No, shoot. Dude, I was so upset with how I cleared that. We still have a 7? Question mark, exclamation mark? Dude, I don't know how to read this afterwards. Dude, can I get some purples, please? No, it's going to clear it to 5. I was going to say 6. I caught the power at the very last second. I think we extended to an 8. Yeah, the whole mess at the end doesn't work because of that dumb clear I did. Got 4.
You're strong. You're strong.
Do we actually had a 6 off of that 1, 2? Maybe that's a 5. 5 or 6, still decent. I hate doing this. Dude, I keep hearing noises. So many noises today. Not that I should really be complaining. We'll just clear it out. Do that. I don't know how I feel about this way of chaining. We do need that, so let's just set that up. Actually, that is so powerful. No! We need too much, yeah. I think they'll beat it, but that's like the grossest way of saving myself. That doesn't count. Not at all.
You're strong. You're strong. That's not what I expected.
Yoshi with the host, thank you. Win, win, win. Oh, it says I win. I couldn't tell with the other symbol. I'm blind. Okay, we got a 4 so far. This is probably a really greedy way of doing that. We'll take it. And we're gonna try and find a way of tailing with this. We got now 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe a 9. Oh wait, we need another yellow for that. That's his full chain though, we don't have time for that. Oh wait, we didn't get purple. Ah, purple! Oh my gosh, we're so blind. We, like anyone other than me, is influencing this. I should stop building like this. I regret it almost every time. Regret it basically every time. Like, what is that? What are these weird choices I'm committing to? We have an 8 right now, which I guess is okay. That's a 5. Why'd I go for the extension when I knew it was a 5? I did need to do it. Oh, I counted it perfectly, and I thought I could get the extension because I had 3 yellow purples. So there's no reason for me to go to it. I just felt safe enough on it. But obviously I should not have felt that safe on it. It's a not good way of building. I'm just gonna clear that. Solved it. Where are we at? We're at 9. So 4, 5, 6. Went to 9. Let's see if we actually did this right for once. Oh no, power 7. Oh no, it's an 8. Yeah, I didn't read my tail correctly there at all.
Oh, you're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect.
Oh yeah, give me that comic dialogue. This might be an all clear. It's probably an all clear.
Something.
Some weird chaining. Doesn't even, you can't even make that work that easily. I guess this is sort of working, not really. I don't like this chain. It's like a 9. That's not that good. Actually, I think the blue's cut because it's only 8. Okay, yeah, the blue's didn't cut it was okay. So we'll still take that.
Oh, you're strong. That's not what I expected.
I'll probably stop pretty soon. I do want to finish my dinner, and I got a couple things I need to do. I feel like it's my excuse basically every time. I always seem to have a lot of stuff to do on Thursdays, and yet this is the best pretend that never happened. Where did this go? I guess we could put it, oh, other way. Yeah, there we go. Is that really the best way of building this? I don't know if it's the best way, but it does sort of work. Dude, I don't know what I'm building again. We're zoning out kind of hard. Take this 2 chain. I can count to 2. That's a 4. No, it's a 3 with a lot of power. Yeah, just kill me and end my suffering.
You will never beat me.
Okay, let's try and do some actual counting this stream. You know, the purpose of this. Dude, my builds have just been really bad. Like, in general lately, I've not been playing that clean. We got like a 6. A pretty sloppy 6. That's a 4. That was a 5. Guess we could have maybe made that extension. Yeah, it's only a 7. We didn't even do our end properly. That being said, I thought it was only a 6, so...
You're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect.
I know that once I get a little better at reading chains faster, it won't be too bad, because I'll just be faster at that sort of stuff. But until then, life's going to be a little difficult. No, I don't like that choice at all. We do need that there, so we got a 7. Now it's an 8. No, I don't know how I'm gonna do that one for the chain. Oh my gosh. Oh my, I say perfect pieces, but I didn't read his chain at all. I'm just not doing too hot. Paying nowhere near enough attention as I should be. Mainly because I'm not really doing the preemptive counting that I was during the solo practice. Which I guess isn't that much of a surprise, because it's hard to... a little hard to focus, but we shall see. We're at 7 once this is done. Yeah. It's not too bad. We should have not built like that. I deserve this. I don't know why I popped out without paying attention. Okay. We're gonna calm down. Have a bit to drink. Get more strawberry chunks stuck. Strawberry. And we're gonna pay attention to the opponent. We're gonna build a little more open, not do dumb sandwich blocks like that. read the opponent a bit more, and we will get at least one more good read in. Cleanest. What are we at right now? We are at some number I'm not keeping track of. Bad player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an 8. We can make that sort of work. Yep. That should be okay. We blocked ourselves like we said we wouldn't do. This works. It's a 9. It was still like kind of risky. Also, I didn't pay enough attention to the opponent again. Oh no, it was actually a 10. Yeah, we'll pay a bit more attention to just like react better. Because we're definitely out chaining, which I'd hope so, because it's not like top tier computer or player. Just some like slightly above average play, I guess. I don't know what I would rate this computer. Why can't I need skill like that? Oh, that doesn't work at all. Why would I make that choice? Oh no, I got myself stuck again. This is chain 3, 4. Okay, I read his chain at least, but we built pretty sloppy. That's a 6 right now. I don't like how I did that. I also could have placed that part better. Let's get a 3 chain in. Oh shit, he popped his chain with the exact time. No, it's a 5. Okay. Should still beat that with a 6. I read those well enough. But again, those are like the smaller chains. Oh, nice missing the alt there. Like, I know it didn't matter, but that was sad.
That was perfect.
You got a 4. I don't like that build choice. No, we got a 6 now. It actually turned out okay. We're just gonna clear these. We'll clear this out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. I feel like I read that slightly wrong. Oh shit, that harass was actually really annoying. Oh my gosh, and that was fast enough to beat me. Oh, this computer is crushing me today. We are playing bad. I'm pretty sure I was like near a 12 on that too. But that's my fault for not paying enough attention. We don't actually need that one there. Do that. Oh. I definitely don't like that idea. Do that. What's he at? Is it 3? That's just a 4. Yeah, and I took too long to read that. I think I should be paying attention to his chain first to get a good idea of what I'm up against, and because I'll know like at least my general strength pretty early on. So if I'm trying so hard to count my strength all the time, when I know that at the very least I can kind of gauge what his strength was, maybe that's a better way of handling this. Let's clear this pop. Move this way. Pop. Get a electric power in there with that. I don't think that works the way I want it to. 1. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I didn't move the piece. I tried placing it while reading his chain. I should have went back to my board and double checked what I was doing. That's just dumb of me. Ooh, we are surely showcasing our skill. Yes, hello, good winning noise. I miss you. Please come back to me soon. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And then we cleared that like an idiot. We're so bad. Ah! We're always just like a little short because we're hesitating too much on stuff. Instead of when we normally get to just like focus on our board pseudo blindly. No, don't ask me what pseudo blindly means. Do it this way. That makes some sense. But we still need a way of finishing our chain. This is a harassment though, so we'll take that. Oh no, he read it. Oh my god, the hellfire. I'm missing too much, he did that wrong. This isn't even about like chain counting anymore. This is just about me not playing the game well. I can't really blame like anything but my own skill at this point. How would I place this in this situation? I guess like that. That seemed kind of smart. And still like, what do we do here? Oh, it's actually not that bad. We do that. Yeah? Oh. This is like something actually good for once. We're being kind of greedy now though. And we do it this way. 3, 4, 5. To my 8. Oh shit, I didn't see the last part. But I think I got my 8 properly. Wow, it's so much easier when I actually do the building I want to do and not weird crazy stuff that I can't follow up with. Crazy. What a world. Where did I put this one? Probably not like that, but too late. This seems really risky. But we got it. Where are we at? 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I really just like counting to 8. I don't think I'm actually ever right on it being an 8. Or who knows, maybe I'm wrong. 2, it's a 4. Place it faster. Oh my god, we got it. So it's like a 10 now? Because I got... Oh, I didn't get the purple extension, so it might be a 9. Oh no, it was a 10. The purples were for an 11. Oh, that's not bad.
You're strong.
You're strong.
You're strong.
Okay, we did it. We'll play a few more. We're almost at the 1.5 hour mark, which is usually how long I do these for. Oh my gosh. Nails were not working out too well. I don't know if this works how I think it works, like, at all. No, I give up. This is a 9. I was gonna say it's a 9 because it kind of... I think it's a 9 if it works the way I want it to. Actually, oh no, it didn't. Was it? I thought the yellows actually worked properly and it would have been a 10 instead of a 9.
You're strong. You're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect.
Do that. That makes enough sense to me. Should have thought about how to handle this better. Oh, this is so ugly. This doesn't really even work the way I want it to. How would I fix this? We clear that right away. Oh shit, that's a 3. It's just a 3, isn't it? Yeah, it was. I just like took it. Yeah, should have just taken it. You finish up your work? Oh, yeah, no problem. Take care. Thank you for watching. This wasn't that smart. I don't know if clearing that was really worth it. Well, especially not when I'm dead. No, it's only a 2. Never mind. Handle that a bit. I just assumed I was dead. Oh wait, those yellows block that. Let's get his 2 chain off.
Got it.
You fool! Disaster!
It's
Calamity!
only 4. No, I shouldn't have gone for that. I should have just popped my chain, which is still what I need to get myself used to. I always feel that need to rush an extension like right away. Do something with this. I don't know why I tried doing it that way. Because now I'm kind of stuck on how I'll make this part work.
You fool!
This
Disaster!
works. It's a 6. Mine's a 9.
Cataclysm!
Oh shit, did I read both of those problems? No, I cut the purples. It was a 9 if I didn't cut it. So we'll still take that.
Not what I expected.
That was perfect.
I will take that any day right now. I feel like that forces me into too many colors, so that probably wasn't a good building choice. Probably should have also focused on finishing this section. How do I finish it now I'm in this situation? Surprise 2! Wait, that is color conflicts me. That was a poor choice. Dude, why don't I get like 100 extra pieces? Get this 2, I'm gonna follow up with another 2. No, we're dead.
You fool!
I'm
Disaster!
not dead, but that definitely hurts. No, I'm just gonna kill myself. I was too sad about that.
Never beat me.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever done that one, so we'll be proud of that. What are we missing? That wasn't really built the best way. That.
You fool! Disaster! Calamity! Devastation!
Oh my gosh, I need to stop doing these dumb extensions. Like, that wasn't even part of the practice. That was just me thinking I could do something cool, because I know I've been wanting to get better at those second transitions. I'm so bad at them. So far, this is actually okay. Well, we'll take this 2 chain. It's pretty slow.
You fool! Disaster! Calamity!
Yeah, I put myself needing too many pieces off that harassment. That's another issue for another time, is that when I go for harassments, make sure I don't need too many pieces on my main chain. So if they do just throw their full chain out, I'm not risking my life so much. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Can I count what I'm at though? Probably not. 2, 4, 6, 7. This is some ugly stuff I gotta do though.
You fool! Disaster!
There are 4, it's a 6.
Devastation!
What am I doing? I needed those, and apparently it cut, and I didn't notice that it cut.
You will
I thought I had the 2 extra links to go for. If I can combine discounting with playing a bit more open though, I think we'll be pretty good for a while. We'll do it this way. Yeah. We actually got like a 10 chain already. Nice.
You fool! Disaster! Calamity!
Oh, I might have cut those. It's a 6. We have a 12. I think that's a 12. Oh, we cut the blue, so it might only be 11 now. Yeah, if we didn't cut the blues, it was a 12. Okay, that went pretty okay.
You're strong. That's not what I expected.
That was perfect.
Okay. Let's see if we can get this one. I don't know if this was a good way of handling it, but that was definitely not a good way of handling it. Doing weird sorts of harassment-specific stuff. Need 2 reds for this. Yeah, that was pretty poor in general. I don't even have a good way of fixing that, so now we're just kind of doing this 3. He's got a 6. Yeah. I read his chain at least. Yay.
You will never beat me.
Hey, come on. Let's get this one. You can do it. Put that there. Doesn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh shit. Power 2, go. Oh, no.
Disaster.
It's a 4. Oh, we did that so badly. Oh. I tried getting fancy again. I didn't really try getting fancy, I just made a weird conflict and then realized I had my piece stuck. Do it this way. Yes, that makes sense. I like this. You can put that there. I don't know what I'm doing with this piece, honestly. Dude, do you think we got enough, Wait, why am I doing that when I need, Oh, that's so bad. I should probably stick to my guns and not do weird 2-color stuff. I think that music means I'm definitely actually pretty close to done for the night. So let's try and wrap this up on a good note. Solved it.
You fool. Disaster.
Oh my gosh, that was only a 3 chain. It was only a 3 chain. Yeah, I'm not paying enough attention. One more set, and we're gonna do go on this. It's even Sane's theme. We're gonna beat him at his own game. That's still fine. I don't know how to handle this well enough. This is okay. Ooh. Oh shit.
Fool. Disaster. Calamity.
7. I have a 10. Oh, I know those greens cut, so it's a bit shorter. And it was a 10 if that didn't cut. It seemed okay.
You're strong. You're strong.
You are strong.
Expected.
That was perfect.
It's not the best way to handle this. Oh, that definitely wasn't the best way to handle that. We'll use this for a harassment. Harassment, go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means we can just set off our chain, which is a 7. Actually, no, I think it's a 6. No, it's a 7. Yeah, we kind of read that okay. Whoa. Well, I can do that like super consistently. Alright. Cool. So, moral of the story, playing normally and trying to keep that much track of chains is hard. I can do it a little, depends on how clean the stuff is, but I need a lot of improvement on it. But hopefully this gets me at least thinking about it more consistently when I play matches, so that in the future I don't push myself too hard in extending, especially if I don't need to. Alright, so I'm going to end it on that note, or at least once this music is done, which is basically around now. Yeah, alright, thank you guys so much for watching. won't be streaming for. Actually, no, I might stream this weekend. Unlikely, but I am somewhat free, so I actually have a bit of time. We'll see. But yeah, thanks again, you guys, and I hope you all have a great night.